drones can do precision targeting now. If they know if the data is available on your AI sort of advertising ID, if you like. So if you've got loads of stuff on your phone and you've got an identification on your phone, if you're carrying that with you, the drone can obviously identify that and can be set to attack. So we're quite clearly seeing lots of movements in biometrics. So drone that can recognize, well, can do facial recognition. It can do facial recognition or potentially recognize heartbeat, or just even in the environmental biometrics. So placing you in a certain location or with a certain group of people. It can potentially in the future do voice print. Obviously, is absolutely exploding now as a biometric. All of these vectors are used for identification. And then obviously in time, one expects the drone to be able to do situational awareness and carry out an attack autonomously without a human in the loop. The question is, what's the payload on these drones? So what are you actually attaching to the drone? And increasingly over the last 4 or 5 years, I've been reading about viruses. So the fact that you can potentially attach a pathogenic to these sorts of weapons. So not only can you identify somebody personally, you can then attack them with a virus, for example. These are the little, kind of micro drones, and they're slightly bigger than insects, but obviously they swarm. This is the other area that's interesting: swarming drones, micro robots like that. And I think the Chinese are quite advanced in that sort of technology. They could also be camouflaged, and they could be invisible to like infrared, so they're never picked up. Because one always has to think, when these weapons are created, there's always like a counter weapon. So what will be the how will you have a piece of technology, probably also AI assisted, that can pick up these things? What we're really saying is cognitive warfare, neuro warfare. So you won't need any of these drones. Oh, you might do. You might. It really is about the neurotechnology that is now being embedded and implanted into all of our devices. That's actually monitoring and analyzing our brain patterns, and then with the use of AI, working out what we think. And so the battle is really for interrupting people's thought patterns, belief systems, memories, maybe even eradicating their memories, maybe even implanting new memories in there, so that you don't even have to get to the battlefield.